Michael, would you come over here and quickly demonstrate the Spitzlift, please?
Sure. Spitzlift is a lightweight portable crane system made out of high-strength aluminum. The crane itself weighs just over 30 pounds, and it has a load capacity of 900 pounds. So it puts a minimal amount of impact on the payload that the vehicle can carry. You can see here that as each lift is manufactured, we CNC in our patent numbers and serial numbers, control numbers for part of our TQM traceability. One of the really unique things about Spitzlift is I can simply just unplug this quick connect plug, pick up the whole thing, and just move it from one place to another. This is our 3-foot model. It's our smaller model. We have two models that are basically off the shelf. We have the 3-foot and the 4-foot unit. This is our DC 12-volt power unit. It has a dual braking system. It has a dynamic brake as well as a disc brake with 100% full-time disc pads locked in for full load control. We also have 110 volt as well as a manual unit and 24 volt.
You can't drop a load with that because it won't freewheel, right?
That's right, there's no freewheel. Here's our battery pack, same thing. I can just plug this power pack in, and so wherever I've moved it to, whether it's on a vehicle or off a vehicle, I can use it.
What's the capacity of that?
900 pounds. And then we see more and more end users mounting the brackets around like the perimeter of the flatbeds, the platform trucks, and just hopscotching from one side to another. So, again, minimal impact on the payload. Now, our bracket systems, we worked with NAPI for the past couple of years, integrating our hardware kits into the bodies for full structural integrity, meeting their warranty criteria, which is not an easy thing. You know, NAPI being #1 in the nation, we know why they are, because they have, it's all about quality, reputation, and so we're proud to be a part of that. So,
when we did that engineering on the service body and KUV, what did we test to?
we tested to twice the amount of its capacity. We're looking for any stress cracks, anything like that, so that we knew that the body was going to be able to support, and the bracketry and the lift was going to be able to support the weight that it was picking up. As each one of our units are manufactured, as it comes off the assembly line before it goes to packaging, each unit is tested in a test bay to the ASME requirements and comes with a load certificate. So when the end user gets it, he gets the documentation to support that it's built according to the national and international standards.
Was that a result of some of the defense products you made?
Exactly. It's a result of some of the military relationships we had. We cut our teeth in working with some of the big industries, railroads, oil, and also military. And so we've been able to install them on nuclear subs. And if you can install it on a nuclear sub, you can put it anywhere. We can meet the criteria of putting it anywhere. It folds up. It can be stowed in this little carrying case. Folds right up.
35 pounds in the case, right?
Exactly right. And then also you can see this is a part of the boom up here. It's designed to right here we have a webbing on. We can just pop this roller out and put a shiv, a pulley, a wire wheel in here to accommodate either aircraft cable or synthetic rope, depending on the reach. But we found more than 90% of the thousands of units that we have out there in the field, being used every day, more than 90% prefer the webbing because of the way it lays on the drum. It doesn't bird nest. You don't have the fraying issue like you have with cable. It's just really user friendly. Have any questions?
Yeah, I got a question. What kind of battery is it? How do you charge it?
This battery?
That's great.
That's a 12-volt battery.
How long does it take to charge it up?
To charge it up, that is
Full
a great
charge.
question.
Low to full.
Full charge, it's an overnight 12-hour
12 hours.
for a full complete charge, plugging it into the wall. Okay, and it has a built-in charger, so you just plug it right in.
Self-contained.
And yeah, it's all self-contained. You plug it right in, or you can plug it right into the vehicle. Do this quick connect right here, and charge it that way.
Job to job.
That charges it. That charges it quite a bit faster. Now, every one of our powered units comes with a wiring harness, and in that wiring harness, it has a circuit breaker that hooks to the positive side of the battery terminal. So if there's overload, any type of short, it's just going to kick that breaker out. It takes about 15-20 seconds for it to cool down, and then and then kick back in.
And there's also a feature that won't leave you high and dry should you ever lose power. There's a feature that'll get you out of a jam.
We have this little manual hand crank here. We just pop off this little window and put the hand crank in, and we can let the load down manually.
Can't get it up.
No, it's not for
Now
picking
there is
up.
a manual version of this, Paul, where you don't have a battery pack or anything. You have manual.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you, Michael.
Hey, my privilege. And
That is a nice piece.
if you give us your card, we'll send you our catalog by PDF format. If you'd like one, I just have a couple
I have
left.
it
Okay.
electronically.
Okay, you already have it?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
The lifting capability is adjustable, so the mass can be lower or it can be higher depending on the need for the lift.
You know, we're manufactured here in the U.S. Every component is a.
Poway, California.
That's correct.
We're just proud to be in a relationship with somebody like this. We had a 400-pound electric crane on a mast that was mounted in this corner typically, and this is just a quantum leap forward for an option for our customers. So it's just huge for us too.
You'd want to have it mounted. This particular bracket is typically used in a pickup truck. You can see how it has the different hole configurations.
Well, I could see him out in the oil field or something wanting to lift something that
Exactly.
they can't get the truck near.
Exactly.
Do they have a platform that's a little bigger? Or?
They can
yeah,
do a cart.
Yeah, we do. We have carts. We have a variety of. We put these things everywhere. Mobile. They'll set it off the truck. They'll put it in like a confined space for doing maintenance on everything from boilers to hydro tanks for elevators, changing out the pumps, motors, manifolds.
You could mount this on this flatbed, drill a hole, drop this in there, and bolt this down in the flatbed so that it goes into this. You don't have to have this up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can have it down. It can be flat surface like this.
And there's also a mount that's just like this that you just bolt. You can bolt that on any vertical surface. So a lot of contractors will temporarily. A lot of contractors will temporarily put it on a building, a roof, or a mezzanine.
Yeah, you can put this on a building or something else too.
Yeah.
What about a step bumper? No.
There you go.
Yeah.
A little bit tight. We've put them on like that in the past. We have to do a little additional support for it.
They actually have an option for a trailer hitch,
Yeah.
and they have an option for a bumper mount.
We have one that plugs right in the receiver hitch. Being used quite a bit in the railroads, and we found that the railroads are as tough as they're like. I think they're mostly ex-Marines because they are hard on their equipment. They throw a lot of heavy steel in and out of the bodies. They primarily only use napite. Napite is the only body that's held up for them over the years, and so it's a good fit for us because all of our equipment is integrated into the napite bodies. And so what they'll do is they'll have our lift on one of their service bodies, and because it weighs less than 40 pounds, it allows one guy to be able to pick it up. So we've built brackets that hook right onto locomotives for replacing starters and water pumps and governors. And we have some telescoping features for them. What it does is previously they would put the locomotive in tow for hundreds of miles to get it to a repair facility so that they could use an overhead crane or something to get in there and replace those parts that just weigh a few hundred pounds. Well, now the one guy will just set the lift, the Spitzlift, off his service truck over onto the locomotive, lift the starter out, replace it, and then it's light enough that he can just set it right back on his truck and continue setting stuff in and out of his truck all day long.
One of the more interesting applications that Michael showed me about, and God bless America and our troops, is that they use these on Hummers to change that. It's a 70-pound, or what is the wheel and tire combination?
Well, it's called Class 5.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know the weight of that wheel and tire combination, but I know it's heavy
I'll tell you
enough.
this much: the wheels
But
on
these
some of
is-
the military vehicles that we're being used on is 350 pounds. So we're utilized for replacing tires and blast kits and so forth on military equipment. Again, you know, we put them in nuclear subs and on all types of aircrafts as well. So, yeah, it's a great tool and it's affordable. It's cheap. It's better price. I don't like using the word cheaper. It's better price than any other type of crane out there. It meets the federal requirements. It's going to be an industrial tradesman type of tool. It's better price. Plus, it's much more versatile in being able to use it for the many applications. Some of our national or some of our accounts, what they'll do is they'll outfit. They have 20-30 trucks. They'll outfit the 20-30 trucks with our brackets, and then they'll have a half a dozen of the lifts in their tool rooms. And whenever a guy needs a lift, he can simply just check it out, put it on his truck, and go do what he needs to do. Also, the other thing that we hear, good positive feedback we're getting from fleet managers, is that if there's an issue, though, we've got thousands of these out in the field, and we've had minimal issue with them. Basically, the only issue is where this wire plugs in, and then changing out this webbing, which we guarantee it unconditionally for the first year. The replacement after that, it takes about $15 and 15 minutes to replace it.
That's reasonable.
Exactly, but what we keep hearing is that if there's an issue, they don't have to take their truck offline, go take it to a facility to get it repaired. All they got to do is unplug it, set it out, put another one in its place. And so it's very efficient as far as that goes. So when it comes to mitigating against workman's comp claims, back injuries, and helping people be more productive, as well as lightening the load as far as paid load is concerned, Spitzlift is the ultimate choice.
Thank you, Michael.
My pleasure.
Thank you.